Straight ahead of me, 2 of them. 6, my lord. Get him. There she goes. Well guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. And today we are just starting our first drive of the day. We are doing what is called a deer drive. So I'm part of a group that is going to be walking through timber, just kind of strolling through, getting the deer moving. And we have a group of blockers on the other side that are sitting, waiting for the deer to come towards them. So it's going to be an interesting day. I got my Mossberg 435 pump action shotgun, 12 gauge, and I'm using Winchester X slugs, 2 3/4 inch, I believe. So let's see what we can see. Now, Caitlin, when you're crossing gates, always cross by the hinges. Yep. It's much stronger.
Less flimsy and it puts less pressure on it.
That's exactly right. Less chance of you breaking something, or it breaking you. You loaded and ready? Just walk this kind of ridge line. Stay even with me, and you can see Mel. When we're driving, you don't have to be extremely quiet. So if you want to, if you like get lost or something, just say like, "Hey Mel," or something. See if he hears you. Deer ahead of us. Good. That's a good sign. All right, Mel just said that he saw a deer ahead of us, a big brown thing. So that's good. About 100 yards, he said. I didn't see it, so I like to film the intro to this video, but hopefully we can see it and keep it moving. All right, guys, this is not a good sign. First drive of the day, 10 minutes in, I already got to poop. Oh gosh. So the cool thing about deer, especially buck deer, they grow antlers every year and then shed them off right after deer season. Probably like the January, February time frame, if I remember right, and then start growing them back, I don't know, almost right after that. So people do these things called shed hunting, and they're looking for deer sheds, buck sheds. And I just found one from last year. You can kind of tell it's chewed up. People will buy these things for their dogs, for like chew toys. People buy them just to collect them. I've never been shed hunting. It'd be kind of fun to go out and look for the big deer that are in our property, but here's kind of a cool shed. I'll probably give it to a dog. I crossed this last year. This has definitely gotten worse. It's gotten much steeper. All right, there we go. I just crossed it. Last year I think I fell on that one, actually. I need to get ahead. I'm a little behind. So here's the fence line to my parents' property. It gets really thick down the hill on this fence line, so I'm actually gonna cross right here, then mark my way down. So the young gal we have with us, Caitlin, I believe she's middle school right now, if not maybe freshman in high school. This is her first deer drive alone. She's hunted with her dad for the last 5-10 years, 5 years probably. She's doing a great job. Like I said, for her first deer drive alone, she's doing a good job keeping up with me, stopping, not going too fast, trying to keep Mel in between her and I. She's doing a great job. And that's what makes this fun, guys. Party hunting, yes, we are out with our objective to kill deer, but it's all about camaraderie too. I wish I would have turned the camera on at the deer shed last night, but we stayed there for 6 hours just shooting the breeze, having beverages, cleaning deer. It was a lot of fun. And that's where these memories and relationships are formed. It's also about raising and teaching the next generation how to hunt ethically, smart, and safe. So nice job, Caitlin. I want to stay up here in the clear, but I know I have to get down in here because this is where the... Straight ahead of me. Straight ahead of me, 2 of them. I got a shot at one. There's 2 doe up ahead. I couldn't see how big they were. Mel, they were 10 yards in front of me and just waiting for me. Take your time through this stuff. That's exactly where they were. 2 of them right there. And that's the exact reason why I have to bite the bullet and go through this thick stuff. So this is where the deer are gonna hide, and that hurt. It sucks, but gotta do it. There's 2 deer in here, that's for sure. So this is what deer like, thick timber. Nobody wants to walk through it, but this is exactly where 2 deer were sitting, one here, one down there. And I kicked them out because I didn't, if I would have taken this hilltop, would have walked right around them, didn't even know it. That's why on deer drives, guys, you can't always take the easy way out. You gotta loop through. And this stuff is not fun. You ended up with scratches and everything at the end of the day, but hey, it's worth it. That's the fun of the deer hunts. Those 2 deer that we were chasing, I saw one of them for sure right back here bust out and kick over into our next drive, but that's okay. We didn't have any blockers over there because we know we're going to that one next. Because typically it's rare that deer will basically, in the first drive of the day, not just go to the next finger and stop. So we were okay with that. I wish we would have kept going forward. I had a shot at the one, I just didn't see how big it was. what was I probably would have shot, because I had a clean shot just sitting kind of half quarter turn at me, looking at me. And guys, I just wanted to address something on, I guess, my personal opinion. So some people think that it's unethical to shoot a running deer, but I question them if they've ever ran a deer drive, because the whole point of a deer drive is to get the deer moving. And the mature bucks, the ones that have been through 3-4 years of deer drives, they know when someone's walking through the timber, they don't trot. They either go full speed or they stop. So, and quite honestly, especially on years like this where we don't have very many opportunities, and the opportunities we get, it is rarely they're standing still. You got to take your shots at them. If it's a safe shot, if it's within your kill distance, your accuracy distance, if you got a backstop, if everything's safe, my opinion, that's a green light. That's a perfectly good shot. So, all right, we'll keep going. Almost done with this drive. I'm hoping, I only saw one deer kick that way. I know there were 2 in front of me. I'm hoping that one's still running, but I am 90% sure if one kicked over, they probably both did. On a stroll through the forest. I see the blockers ahead of me, so I guarantee you those 2 doe skated out. So we had deer in this drive, which is, like I said, last time we didn't see anything in here, so that's positive. I didn't hear any shots on either timber, so hopefully a bunch kicked out over there, and more than what we saw. And we'll have a shot at those next ones. Oh, what do you know, Daniel?
Tired, been hungover, so that's a plus.
That is a definite plus, especially for the 30 packs that we went through last night.
Yeah, very impressive.
And the fact that everyone showed up by 7 is pretty impressive.
Yeah. Not the easiest to wake up to.
Oh no. We just saw 6 deer up on top of this hilltop. They milled around up here and then ran up that way. We're supposed to have a drive going on the next finger over at the same time, so I'm wondering if they kind of kicked and looped around. Who knows?
Coming from the Bob man here, I blocked this first time. I didn't see anything, and I'm hoping I can shoot the gun today, so stay tuned.
Just so you guys know, I actually ripped this bottom piece right here. It was really compacted from years and years of loading trucks and stuff, but we're gonna start my dad's piece right now.
We are about ready to do our second drive of the day. I'm blocking again. They really want me to shoot. Haven't shot anything yet. We'll see what happens. I don't know if you can see that orange, but it's blammo time.
Well, this is right because there's Alec right there. So I think we're gonna set up this still good low spot, but I don't think this is where the coyote came last time. I'll have to come up and double check. There's a nice fresh rug right there. That's the deer path right here. Alright guys, I'm just up in the timber right now. We'll see how this goes. I'm in the same spot as it was the other day, or 2 days ago. Car will be right here for that video. See a deer, see something other than a coyote. Because last time a coyote ran right here, ran right there, ran all the way around. I got a shot at it, but I didn't get some deer hunting that coyote. Right here. Right at you, Alec. She's hit. drivers are here, just about. I'm gonna walk down and go take a look at that doe. Probably start cleaning it. Came right here through this, came right down here through this deer trail. I shot her right here. Doe laying right there. I'm surprised she moved that much. There is a pile of blood. Good. I think I hit her a little high. That's the only thing I think I missed. Nope, just once. We had one on the other side of the valley. But in Bud's rules, that should be 2 down deer.
Yeah.
Did you see her at all?
I saw her peek her head up as soon as she crept in the hill.
Okay.
She was looking around trying to spot us, and then I saw her cutting that diagonal towards you, and I'm like, that's a perfect shot.
Yep. It was literally set up absolutely. She got on this side of the valley, smelled you. She didn't even see me, but she paused a little bit, smelled you, and that's when I shot her. She was quick too. She came over, peeked over the hill, and just, she wasn't in any hurry. She was afraid of you guys, but didn't see us yet.
Good.
No, I didn't see her peeking. I heard her. I heard her. I turned the camera on, and I was like, oh. And then she just started moving. Yeah, I saw that coyote. It was that. I thought there was another deer back there, so I heard something rustling. Then I saw him run out. Same dang coyote, that exact same spot. Ran right here, stared at me, and then ran away. Yeah.
I had one down here, peeked its head up in between these 2 bluffs, and then it snuck back that way. I don't know where it went at.
Oh, really?
Going up that way. Someone shot up on the hill up there.
Oh, a deer or a coyote?
Hopefully a deer. I saw a coyote there.
Okay, yeah, there was another coyote that went up top. Like I said, for the amount of blood that she lost, I'm really surprised she made it that far.
Yeah.
But I'm glad she did, because she helped me out a little bit.
As a
Tank.
Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised that she acted like a young deer, because she was afraid of you guys, but wasn't cautious or anything.
Okay.
Unless, at least from what I saw, because she was just trotting along, not a care in the world, until she smelled.
She wasn't even moving at that good of a clip. We might have been the one we kicked out way.
Yeah, we picked.
She
You know
was
that little-
pretty early.
You know that little finger that
Yep.
you came right out of that.
Okay, she was pretty early,
It
so
was yeah.
yeah, because she came and then another 15 minutes later.
Yeah, we were barely in the woods and that thing.
Thanks. I didn't think that big a deer would be going up by herself.
Yeah,
Things-
it
things-
was just a single?
Just a single. She was a hoss too.
Running or just walking?
Just not a care in the world.
Really?
I think she. So you spotted her? Like was she? Yeah. Was she? Oh, okay. Was she aware of us, or was she just not a care in the world?
Looking for people, but
Actually, when you go up like Christopher and
Right. Oh yeah. She literally just came down the hill, walked up the hill, probably winded him. That's the second one we found today.
I get around.
We're actually going to be on the road.
I think I set mine and yours on accident. I think I did.
well, you have one.
That's a church farm. That's what we can't, or Chandler farm. So we used to be able to push that, now we can't, but just starting this one. This is my dad's cornfield. Gonna have Ted out there, another block out there. We'll be hopefully trap a bunch of deer and shoot them dead. So we're just starting my dad's drive. This is my dad's timber that we own. And it is thick, and it's usually got a lot of deer in here. So cross the fingers, hope we see a bunch and shoot a bunch. Here we are. There's already deer in here. They're already yelling, but we got our line up. Let's go kill something. Let's go get some deer. Let's go put an application of pesticide on. All right, we're just starting this one. Wow. I just about fell. That could have been bad, but just starting this last drive of our 4 main hollers. So hopefully we see a bunch. I'm already hearing yelling up there about deer. There's one. Let's get her. Yeah, they're right in line with you. That was in what we call Mill's honey hole. Basically, there's a nice low spot where deer always like to run. So hopefully it's only one shot, so hopefully there's one deer down. Making our way forward. So we actually have our cattle in this pasture right here throughout most of the summer. They're not in here right now because we actually have them out on the cornfields picking up our loss. So they're eating on that. Turkey. Wee, that's washing pretty good. There's a nice scrape. ouch. A whole freaking branch on me. To my legs. Got him. Must be an old logging road here. Did not even know about it. When we say old logging road, basically, every so often it's good to have a logging crew come in and basically thin out your timber. So knock down the trees that are bad, take out trees that are good or too populated, so that they can make money, we can make a little bit of money, and really kind of manage our timber better. So back in the day, they had to have logging roads, because if you get a big old tree down way up there, how are you going to get to it? Well, you build a logging road to get up to the hill and get a skidder on the rest of the hill. A tree skidder. It's basically just like a off-road, four-wheel drive mammoth vehicle that pulls trees out. There's one of our tree stands, or actually I think that's Lynch's tree stand specifically. There's a blocker up ahead. I can just faintly see the orange. So drive's almost ending, and they're near the deer that were in here last year, or 2 days ago on Sunday. Alright, there's the blocker, so this side is just about done. I'm going to keep pushing it, just in case. Well, at least we got something out of here. So where'd the rest of the deer escape at? Up top?
Ryan Cleft was up top. He said, did he tell us how many went across the road?
Oh, he said 4, didn't he?
4 does.
Oh.
Yeah, 4 does went across right by the house.
Oh, back up Hartung's and up that
On
way?
the little drive.
It was from this drive, though?
No, from the little drive.
Oh, from the little
He was
drive.
sitting there, and then he was going to watch this one here.
Yeah.
See if anything came out.
So, Yote, how big was that coyote you shot? Not very big. Why didn't you kill it?
That's probably the same one that came up
That
by me. I
coyote
had
was
one.
100 yards out at a dead sprint. She still clipped the tail, so she was...
She's dead aim.
I had one
Marksman.
crest the hill up by me,
Yep.
peek up at me. I think it's probably that one. It looked like a
No,
little...
that one. We had a coyote run out that way.
I think the one that I saw doubled back and went down to the bottom of the valley. It looked like.
Could have. I don't know. I heard one milling around right in front of me.
It was after you shot the doe?
After I shot the doe, because I thought there was another deer back there, because I heard rustling. Because then it ran up to the right.
And maybe when it saw me, it ducked back and then went up higher on
definitely
the hill
could have.
behind to where I couldn't see it.
Seriously?
No, what's in the back?
That's exactly right.
Is there buckets in there, or I don't see a bale on there.
Just starting the next drive. It's really windy and it's cold. We're just starting the first drive. Blocker down there. We walk down this timber right here, or this kind of edge line. This is the property line that's not ours. We're basically just gonna walk this thick stuff. Usually there's a deer or two in here, and man, is it thick. Yeah, let's do it. So hopefully we can flush them out of here. So because we only have 2 drivers in this stuff, and this stuff is still thick, I'm gonna do my normal, seriously, routine, but I might be a little bit louder. This is like a steep side hill, at least 30 degrees. Thick, a lot of cedars, a lot of cover. Get him, Stretch. Something just shot out. 1 shot, so that better be 1 dead deer. Right here, here's a big old deer path. That was just poor timing. You guys, when you heard that shot, it was black. That's just, when I leave the GoPro on for 40 minutes at a time, I cover the lens up. That way I know I said something important, so when I'm editing it, it speeds up my process. That's the first time it's ever been kind of nipped me in the butt. There's a lot of steep side slopes. I'm gonna be on my hands and knees a lot, or at least crouch down. Oh, yeah. There you are. Guessing this drive is winding down. I just want to cover this, guys, because I know I'll get some questions on it. But in first and second season for shotgun hunting for deer in Iowa, anybody present in the group or in the party that is hunting may tag a deer. So in this season, I actually got 2 does. I tagged the first one, and then my friend actually tagged the second one for me. So everything that we did was legal, and that is legal for Iowa party hunting and deer hunting rules. He didn't get the yote. I come down here with the bail, maybe. Just starting probably our last drive of the day. Starting my walk over. Basically, I got a ways to go over here before all the other drivers get set up. Alrighty, guys, I am just walking over, starting, about ready to start this next drive. I switched spot. This is normally, we're doing this drive for the 3rd time this year. I was normally in my spot where I shot at that buck on the first video and killed my doe on the last video that you guys saw. Card to be that last video right now where I got my first doe of the year. Now we're walking up to set up on this for this last one. Oh, there's a shot. There's 2 shots coming from down the valley, so that's definitely our drive. So hey, there's deer in here. My dad's gonna get a little mad at people in joking manner. 1 shot means there's a deer down. If there's 2, that means we missed. But anyway, there's just 2 shots, so hopefully one was like Ted or someone. So you have 3 guys that haven't shot so far: Zach, Jamie, and Ted. So hopefully one of those. Hopefully all 3 of these guys get a shot. Dang it, we haven't even started the drive, so I didn't have my camera recording. There's 4 shots. I just heard 3 shots right there, 4 right there, 5, 6. My lord, get them! Like they're not even set up yet. Maybe I just need to start recording, because that was just 6 shots. 6 shots. All right, the drivers are just starting in right now. We just got some real easy pasture and whatnot to go through. I've heard 8 shots at the bottom of this hill already so far, so that's awesome. It's surprising because drivers haven't even gotten over here, like weren't even in position yet, because they're too early, and then 3-3 right away, like 10 minutes later, but in a grouping, so they were definitely shooting at something. So hey, people got shots, that's good. Alrighty, those guys are just starting to walk from the trucks, so they're gonna walk all this down while I sit here and wait. And then there's a fence line starting there, going all the way up there. When I see the closest guy towards me, Mel, cross, that's when I know I'm gonna start and cross. But then we're just gonna slowly work our way down, and that cow does not like what's going on right now. Alright, so I'm gonna sit here for probably about 10-12 minutes or so, I might play on my phone because there's no way deer are gonna be running this way. And we're just waiting for, like I said, those other drivers to get caught up with me. I had to get way over here just to kind of help lock them in so they don't go in the neighbor's property. Hopefully we can stack them up in this one. This is the last drive for me for the year. Someone with orange crossed right here. Probably land. Oh, that's a good fence. Nice and sturdy. Those things are the devil. They're just so viney and thorny. Deer scampered through here before, that's for sure. The problem is, like, we haven't had anything to differentiate old tracks from new tracks. Normally we love a light snow of 1 to 2 inches, a good frost in the mornings. That really helps tell when it's fresh tracks and what's old tracks. You can definitely tell these are tracks. Like, you can see the dirt moved out of the way and stuff, but we don't know if these are half a day old today, like an hour ago, or 3 days ago. Who knows? There's one. Just a single shot. Hopefully that was a kill. And that was right after I entered the timber too. I'm literally just gotten into the timber, which that's what deer do. If you're doing your drive right, a quarter of the way through the drive, the deer should be almost to the drivers, or to the blockers, I should say. So for me, because we got such a wide distance between me and the next driver, Mel, I'm just kind of zigzagging, not going forward too fast, but just zigzagging, because I got a lot of ground to cover. 2 early, 6 grouped, and then 1 single about 5 minutes ago-ish. Turkey. Right there. Jeez, you turkey. It went from tree to tree. Oh, there's another one right there. Fun fact, guys, did you know that turkeys sleep or roost in trees? Did you know that? Oh yeah, she sees me. It's a hen. She's gonna go. There she goes. Another turkey right there. Yeah, it's running up the hill. There's a blocker right up there. Sticks are very fun. We call this a bluff. I also heard it called like a rock point or point. What do you guys call this? Basically just like a natural formation of a rock that kind of sticks up like 10 feet off the rest of the grade. Kind of see, whoop, whoop. I see 2 people down there. Either that or that's Caitlin. This is where the deer kind of kick in and funnel. That's where they like to go. Hop right here and run right there. Deer trail. Drives over. That's where I was. That's where I got my doe. It's like a 50-yard shot straight downhill. Not too bad, but I'm surprised the coyotes haven't found the gut pile. So you said you guys saw just that one doe you shot at and then the buck that ran up this way?
Yep.
Nice. They got that deer gutted. Impressive. Bringing it down the hill. 4-wheeler coming to go get it. Well, boys, that was my last drive of the season.
Was it?
Yep. Yeah, I gotta get some work done. So I hope you guys did enjoy that video. I know I did. I got a doe. It was a nice hunt, really cool hunt. We got some meat out of it, so that's good. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, it would mean the world to me if you hit that like button, comment if you guys have any questions whatsoever, and of course subscribe with it, and hit that notification bell that's right next to that. It'll let you know every time that we post a video. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Hartung Family Farms. And of course, guys, as always, ta-ta for now.